All right, I'm standing in the front unit, as you can see, which is also the upper, all right? And what I was thinking we should do in here is just run a cheap commercial grade carpet up the stairs. We will put a fresh coat of white paint on the runners and all the doors and the door trim everywhere throughout and the baseboards. This apartment's in a lot better condition, but there are a few places you'll see where there's a little bit of skim coating needed. Not a lot, just some few minor things, okay? We'll put a new flush mount light in here. Every single boob light in the house is going to be replaced with the commercial electric brand flush mount lights from Home Depot. You can see we definitely need a new set of switches there. It's covered in glue for some reason. I don't know why that is, but some new caulking around here and some quarter round. So the tiles down here are great. We just need some quarter round installed just to clean it up, and then some caulking, because this is going to get a lot of water and wetness in here in the snow. So I'd want it to be sealed off with silicone, not DAP. Okay, we'll put some fresh paint on this trim going up here. I guess it's up to the landlord if he wants to pay a little extra to have this thing enclosed, or if he doesn't think it matters, it's up to him. All right, so we'll go upstairs. Again, you can see the light bulb in there is the cold light, so that's something we're not going to replace it with. This looks kind of shitty up there at the top. I have to get a ladder and just do a little bit of drywall repair up there. This handrail's fine, so it doesn't really need anything. And then starting right about here, we'll put a transition strip, and we're going to put in brand new laminate floors all throughout this living room area with a nice new transition strip, okay? And we'll put a kick plate on this cabinet. And I'd like to see if we can buy a dark piece of wood, melamine or something, to put on this end piece that looks really silly. And I'd like to remove this cabinet altogether because it doesn't match. We'll just get rid of it. And then obviously patch the wall behind it. I'd like to put like a 1 or 2, track light there, and then probably like a 3 or 4 track light right there. Okay, that'll be nice. This faucet, again, same as downstairs. It looks like it's in good shape, should be fine. The sink's also fine, I think. Doesn't need replacing, but we're gonna put new countertops in here as well. We do need a new 30-inch hood vent with a charcoal filter, because there is no filter and there's no vent. So we'll just have to make sure that's filtered. And again, just the odd little plug here and there. But the ceilings in this apartment are 1,000 times better. So is the drywall. This is way nicer apartment. I'm gonna replace these with flush mounts as well. We don't even need to paint the ceilings. We just have a little bit of, well, I guess, yeah, we'll probably have to paint the ceilings, because there's been, you can see there's a lot of marks that have to be addressed. And we got a little bit of drywall repair to do here, which means we got to paint the ceiling. But this ceiling here, underneath of this bulkhead, this lowered area here in the kitchen and the hallway is fine. Don't touch it. We could conceal this with some quarter round or some trim, that piece. And the ceiling in the bedroom 1 is good, and bedroom 2 is also good. So those ones are fine. We'll just put a fresh coat of paint on the doors and the trim and the baseboards. And again, we're gonna put new laminate in here to match. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're not. Scratch that. This laminate stays. Same with this laminate stays. What we need is to pop off these tiles that are cracked. Okay, and then we got to figure out some kind of a nice wood trim as a transition, and then a transition going in, maybe a combination of wood and metal to finish that off so it doesn't look so crappy. And then in here, all we're going to do is put a fresh coat of paint, fill the holes wherever is needed, and new quarter round. Okay, you can see the trim was never caulked, so we got to caulk it. The trim is fine. Brad nail it on if it's not been brad nailed, like you can see right here. And then we'll put fresh quarter round throughout. I'm not really sure what this is, some kind of an access panel, but who cares? Just leave it. 2 new dummy knobs on here would be nice, because those little ugly little white things seem to fit the style. Inside the closet's fine, doesn't need anything in there. Don't even bother painting in there, it's just a closet. Fresh white paint on the doors and trim, as I already mentioned. A little bit of repair there. Again, new flush mount here as well to match those two. and a new flush mount there, and a new flush mount there. So we'll have to obviously paint this room too. Same thing, quarter round and caulking. This door could use a new dummy knob, a door stop, and some kind of a clicking device to snap the door in and out of place. And then this obviously has to be dapped before it's painted. And there's one more thing here. So the bathroom looks pretty good. I just need you guys to use some Goo Gone or some kind of a cleaning product to get the old sticker goo off. There's also some remnants of that in the shower. And then we're just gonna put some vinyl trim around the shower again, same as downstairs, to seal that off, and we're gonna caulk it. Vanity's good, needs silicone caulking. We need silicone all the way around the base. This bathroom is small, so it's gonna get soaking wet whenever someone comes in and out of the shower, so I wanna silicone everything off, make it watertight, and paint that register white. Mirror's fine, just mount it properly. I don't wanna see that. The light fixture is also fine. We just need 3 new LED warm light bulbs to be put in their place. This vent cover is fine. We just have to quickly wash it in the sink. And even this is fine where it is, and that is also fine where it is. We just got to pull the nails out, fill the holes, and quick paint job, and we're done. And even the doorknobs are fine as far as I'm concerned. So the last thing in this apartment that I noticed, I say we just leave the blinds right now. So we'll have no blinds. We'll negotiate a deal with the tenants, and we'll see if we have to put them on or not. You can see the roof is a disaster, but that's a separate item. Then here we're gonna have, there's a slight step coming into here. So you will have a seam here with a transition strip. But again, this is gonna be the same laminate floor here as you'll have here. And we're gonna hang a brand new pre-hung door in here as well, and hopefully we can keep the trim. If not, whatever, we'll just have to do a little bit of drywall repair around it and put the new door trim around it. Same with the inside, no different. Look at how wonky this thing is. See that? So we'll have to straighten that out, okay? And we'll just remove these shelves. Those shelves will be gone, and we'll paint the trim white, caulk it, new quarter round, new paint on the walls, and new paint on the ceilings. This is the only room where the ceiling seems to be in rough shape. New flush mount light right there, no shelves, drywall repair, fresh paint job, and new quarter round on top of the new laminate. And we'll have to obviously paint this window trim in here as well. Okay, and again, wherever you see damaged light fixtures, light switches, or receptacles, then those have to be replaced. A little bit of skim coating on this wall. You can see in this room is a little bit shittier than